What's up? Legacy. Greninga, Battle Machine, Pie Guy, Rank App. What's going on? I'm doing some Chaos 5 solo today. Gonna try to anyway. This is the first time really streaming any Chaos 5 seriously. Hopefully there's not too many chokes. But, you know, chokes happen. What's going on, taters? See what we get. Gonna be doing some mild cheese today. What's up, Kappa? Rank, it doesn't work like that anymore. Everything is gated now. Chubby Snail, what's going on? Beast? Yeah, anyway, so to get Chaos 4 gear, you have to be in full Chaos 3 gear. To get Chaos 5 gear, you have to be in full Chaos 4 gear, and so on. Wise Locust, Unicorn, Humongous. Anyway, this map actually seems to run fine. Anyway, like I was saying, back to the Cheddar. I am going to be using Frosties today. However, I'm not using the Frosty shard, the Freezy shard, as that's really where the cheese is. But for some reason, well, it's because they're strong is the reason. But flamethrowers have been thrown into the cheese list. And really, I mean, you got to earn your flamethrowers. They're not fantastic right out of the gates. What's up, Colin? Chalviero. Anyway, let's sand trap it up. Let's just go ahead and get this moving here. What else? And I want to try to throw some Ramsters in the mix, but the problem is I just have not found the correct Ramster relic yet. I've got a Ramster relic that does good damage, but Ramsters get targeted, and of course it has no health on it. Try to put it back as far as possible, and hopefully the walls will aggro before the Ramsters do. Rank App, you want to go range. Get as much range as you can on your fishers is the thing with the Lavamancer these days. Thanks for following there, Cal. I'm assuming it's the same one, the real deal. Anyway, let me get back to it here. I don't want these builds to take a month and a half. Anyway, so we are gonna go. Let's see how much DU I have left after this. Something like this. Now, on these Frosties I have yet to use it, because the range is crazy, crazy low. Yeah, Colin, that works very effectively, but currently I don't have enough vamps. Believe it or not, I've got all those vamps, and I'm just using them because of my lack of medallion finding. It's a completely different wall beast. You can't really compare the two. I personally think the Mystic walls are better. Other people would tell you the Lavamancer walls are better. So it's just a matter of personal preference, really. The range shards come from Chaos 1. Well, thanks, Salem. I appreciate it. In school, watching streams. Uh-oh. Right. Let's see. Anyway, I'm using the Frosty Duet today. Let's see. I'm not sure if we got a good Ramster spot on this one, but we will see here. Yeah, the range shard pretty much is in that myth territory there, Humongous. There's no doubt about that. What's going on, Danny? I've got the crumbling stone there, Pie Guy, but the deal for me is it's really all about the mob strength between Chaos 5 and Chaos 4. Obviously, Chaos 5 is tougher, but it's not insane. The real deal, the addition that makes it challenging is the assassins. And the Mystic Walls really, really help versus the assassins. Alright, now here, I don't think there's going to be a good spot for a Ramster. Let me throw... This is kind of an experimental build, by the way, in case you guys haven't already figured that out. Well, the Colossus does, of course, but... I mean, the Colossus is its own unit, since you can only do one. What's going on there, Tater? Psychedelic Truth? Maybe you don't have the towers optimized there, Psychotic. Oh, dang. That's pretty awesome, Tater. Guy's dog here served in the military, or in the Navy with his sister. That's pretty kick-ass. Anyway, a little frosty duet. Oop, I forgot about... I got the wife sitting right here. That's what that was, in case you guys were wondering. Now, this map, I haven't tried this exact build, but with this map, I do sometimes have some problems right at the end of Wave 5 doing something similar to this. And here, we can actually Ramster it this way. I don't think anything's going to hit him. Do the old reverse Ramster. This one up top's questionable. That's a little close to that gate, but I'm still going to try to get one in. I'm using a medallion there, Fabian, but what I need to do is get a medallion with defense health on it instead of defense crit. So I want defense power, defense health, and defense speed on a medallion is what I'm kind of looking for. And I don't have that. Now, normally, that's not the medallion I would want. Usually, I would want the, defense power, defense crit, and defense speed. But the Ramsters do get... They seem to have funny aggro. They do get targeted, it seems like. Alright, now I'm starting to run out. Oh, I actually hit them all. I'm not running out. Thought I was running out of DU there. I got 170 left. So let's go... Another flamethrower here. We got frosty action there. I'm pretty stoked to use skeletal orcs there, Kelsey. I mean, you combine that with the lightning and the geyser, then you got free CC basically from all the stuns. I'm concerned about this flamethrower. I need to move this wall up a little, I believe. Got to make sure that last flamethrower is completely covering the wall, because we all know those lady orcs, the berserkers, like to get behind our walls. Let's see if this one does it. Yeah, that covers it. Yeah, the scaling, right now there's really, really funny scaling with multiplayer. Even with, basically how you'll see the mobs that'll come out are going to be like level 1000. The mobs that come out with 2 players are level 1300. The mobs that come out with 3 players are level 1700. And then the mobs that come out with 4 players are over 2000. I've actually only completed one 4-player Chaos 5 so far, and it was very ugly. Alright, so I got 130 left. Back to building here. I forgot a bunch of stuff, so let's get a sand trap in there. I don't like only having two flamethrowers here, but let's see, that should work. We got sand. We got flame. I think another flamethrower right here, and then that'll leave me room for one more sand trap. And I forgot him down here, but that's alright. Because the range on these bad boys is so insane. I think I'll just pop it right there. And then, sadly, I'm still at the stage where I'm having to remove heroes because I don't have... Right now, I've got my apprentice and my monk in full gear, where we can get upgrades. Oh, they already said, Kelsey, that it's not going to be today. They haven't given a date yet, but the soonest they said it will be out is going to be tomorrow. So I was way too optimistic, basically. Yeah, Isam announced it on Twitter yesterday. He said, "Don't get all fired up by the usual Tuesday Steam updates because it ain't happening." What kind of stacking there, Archer? I'm using, of course I got the Mystic Walls going, the Sand Traps, and then I'm using the Sparkle Party Pet to get the Assassins off me. Yeah, that would have worked out very conveniently there, Kelsey. So anyway, I need to get these Frosties up to tier 5, and I've yet to see the Frosty Duet in action. So I'm actually kind of excited to see this thing work here. Yeah, I'm gonna do them their rank up. I'm waiting for that update to come. As soon as that update gets here, I'm gonna start working on those. That's gonna be a lot of live streaming here, probably today and tomorrow, because you know, like I said, I'm waiting on that. I don't want to make a bunch of videos just to have them be no longer pertinent a day later, you know. So I've been kind of just playing. I used basically this build. I used flamethrowers, ramsters. I actually wasn't using frosties then. But flamethrowers, ramsters, mystic walls is what I've used the entire time. Alright, now let me try to get one of these close. Do I have enough? Yeah, there we go. That one's at tier 5, so we'll get to see the duel in action. Mine is not the best. You don't want to judge off of what I'm using, because I'm a victim of crappy RNG, like most of us are. But my flamethrowers at tier 1 are at 122,000. I'm going with a totem and vampiric. Just because I've got vampiric shards and I have a shortage of medallions. And that's 100% the reason. The Dryad's right in the middle of some changes there, Shadow. It needs some love. Alright, let's get this going. I want to see this dual Frosty going here. Oh yeah, there it goes. That's going to just make that a complete roadblock right there. I should have moved a flamethrower up. No freeze on it. If I had freeze on it, it would be just stupid OP. Oh wow. That one's dueling at tier 1. I thought you had to upgrade these all the way to get them to duel. We're going to have to look at that shard again. I personally don't know Charlie Sky High now. Oh! Got overrun there. That didn't work out too well. Earth Shatter's pretty beast right now, Omni. I gotta pay attention here. Obviously. Thanks for following there, Shiz. Why, who's Charlie Sky High? Fill me in, guys, fill me in. Yeah, that went bad. Well, I didn't put a sky guard in that middle lane. And I think that's where they all came in from. Only the shard itself that needs to be max level. Let me look at that bad boy. Oh, I get it. That makes a lot more sense now. And here I thought you had to upgrade the tower fully. Alright. This one's going to be sketchy as hell. Let's see here. Well, in my opinion, the range shard, the Ramster really needs a range shard. I don't have a range shard in this Ramster here currently because I'm using all my range shards. Although with the sand traps, the range is not crucial to have, but it's insane when you do have it. Man, we need massive walls on this one. Wondering how this is gonna work. Now, like this map, I don't need the range shard in the sand traps. So, I mean, what I should do is take it out and put it in the Ramster right now. But I'm not going to because I'm lazy. Oh, it makes a huge difference on different traps. And it also, there's a really interesting write-up on the DD2 forums from yesterday about range shards and what kind of benefit you get out of them. I definitely suggest everybody read that because, like I said, it's got a lot of good info in it. So, like, some defenses get more out of that range shard than others. The archers are one that I can't wait to use the archers, and that's, of course, not going to happen until the update comes. But the archers actually get a massive range increase when they use them. Alright, so I won't have any air failures, I don't think, because I got the air lanes pretty much covered here. Now, I'm going with a, I don't find that my sand trap runs out of charges, so I don't use defense health on it. For the sand trap, I use a mark for all that big crit damage, because it has insane crit scaling. Let's see, let's just go right here. And I'm using these bubble walls almost more as an actual defense. I just got lucky on them, Unicorn. I don't know. I mean, it worked out great considering I got crap luck with getting relics to drop because all I got was totems. They're not going to do it this update, Kelsey, but they desperately need to, in my opinion. I mean, the shard RNG is out of control right now. I mean, I bet you I've gotten like 50 fortification shards. I mean, just an insane amount. I don't need to double wall there, but I'm gonna anyway. What's going on there, Wash Charge? I don't think I'm gonna have enough DU for all this, but we will see. Man, I'd love to get a Ramster in right here, but I just don't think it's going to work. I don't think there's going to be anywhere near enough DU for that. I only got 410 left. I don't have any flamethrowers down. Thanks for following there, Wash. I appreciate it. Molten core. Yeah, I got a bunch of that stuff too. You know what? I'm going to go without the Ramster there. Got quite the spawn camp going here. This lane is going to be kind of ugly, I think. But we will see. Now, I would like to get a Ramster here, but I got to make sure the other lanes are squared away. Shit, I didn't get the far north lane either. Yeah, the PDT is still good, but it changed there, Dan. I'm going to play around with some PDTs later today. The PDT went back to being poison damage again, where the whole poison damage thing left, and poison damage wasn't the way to go. Now poison damage is the way to go again. Alright, this lane's going to be sketchy too. I think I just got too many walls down, maybe. 160 left. Some kind of conversion system would be awesome for shards to deal, I agree. That's only enough for 4 flamethrowers, so yeah, I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to modify my wall situation. Too many walls. Man, I need a speed shard in this girl's boots. You know, now this, you know what, this end I'm going to leave. Sorry for the long-ass builds, guys. I'm trying to read chat and play around with these new builds at the same time. Yeah, Alexander, the Storm Shield, it's pretty beast. I use this pet because the assassins are an issue. Since I'm not using any of the cheese with the assassins, basically with the assassins, if you use the Abyss Lord for DPS, you can basically build whatever you want. Because the Abyss Lord is kind of OP versus the assassins. If you use the empowered Frostbite shard that freezes enemies on the Frostbite tower, that's considered some heavy cheesing as well right now. It's kind of funny. People are really crucial about the Frost, but the Abyss Lord, they're not saying as much about. I think everybody's just enjoying the OP-ness. Alright, this leaves me in really bad shape here. God dang. Gonna have to drop this one to one wall too. That is the carnival pet. One of those golden carnival pets is what I was using. I'm assuming that's the one you're referring to. Alright, so this is actually going to be my weak lane here for wave 1. So hopefully I can pull this off. We will see. I think they'll probably end up changing Retribution. The next patch, it changes what enemies come in what chaos tiers. So we'll no longer have enemies that disable ground traps and enemies that reflect projectiles in the same map. Ridge, you want to go? Once you have full Chaos 1 gear on one hero, you want to build out your map and leave only that one hero in the deck. Where'd he go? There he is. These guys are hard to spot sometimes when they jump on you real quick like that. Anyway, you want to have all Chaos 1 gear on one hero. If you have another hero in your deck that has no gear or lesser gear, then you're going to keep getting lower drops. So, like you'll see here next wave, I'll eliminate it down to just the 2 heroes that I have full gear on. That way I know I'm going to be able to get drops. Oh, those guys are getting close, huh? Well, not that close. The mini-map's deceiving here. One more berserker half in the ground. Alright, now I'm going to get this bad boy finished out. My flamethrowers are at 122,000 on tier 1, so they're not the strongest. It's just, like I said, you got to go with what you got, you know? And what I've got right now is nothing. I've had terrible, terrible luck with medallions. I'm basically having to go vampiric on every, almost every defense, just because I've gotten nothing but totems, and I did get a bunch of vamp shards. You just go to them. I'll show you here in a sec there, Chili. Thanks for subscribing there, Reggie Bloom. Appreciate it. So, alright, I think this side will be good now. Let's get a little love on these frosties. Thanks for subscribing, Ryan. And I actually have a bunch of DU left. I should beef it up a little. It'd be silly not to. So let's get some Ramster action going right here. What's the range going to be like there? Yeah, pretty good. That should make this lane kind of a non-issue. That thing is beast. 2 Ramsters, 3 flamethrowers. All of the weapons are the standard legendary weapons from before their Kuma. There are no Chaos 5 special weapons anywhere. So there's one mythical weapon, there's one legendary weapon. There's no variety. It's just a matter of what Chaos tier you're doing. And then if I put a Ramster down here, it's going to be getting hit like crazy. But I think I might be... Well, flyers will hit it there. I was going to say, I think I might be able to do one of those reverse Ramster deals, but flyers are going to get it. Well, Ramster there should help. Same thing there with my Ramsters. They're not where I need them to be. 92,000 DPS at tier 1. Yep. Don't have the speed shard in. You don't want to be using those old weapons anyway there, Beater. You're not going to get any upgrades if you're stuck using the special weapons from before. You're not going to upgrade anything. So a blue weapon that has a shot type you like is better for you right now than one of the old weapons. Anyway, to remove heroes from your deck, if you open up, like I want to get rid of this Mystic and this Abyss Lord. If I go to my heroes here, I've got the Abyss Lord selected and it's at F2, so I just hit F2 again and now that slot is empty. And then I'm going to go back over to the Mystic and do the same thing. So now when I go to my deck, I got those 2 empty slots. If you can complete C2 without upgrading it, then no, you don't need to. But you may have to upgrade a few of the nicer pieces, maybe. Gonna just make this side all beastly. That way I can just focus down here. And I'm hoping that north lane goes okay. Maybe I'll give them one more sand trap. Once again, guys, I'm not doing any speed runs today. I'm taking them slow and trying to get some of these builds right. I have pretty good luck with most of the maps solo now. For a builder, for a DPS, what are you trying to do with your monk there, Marcus? Or Marcos, pardon me. For DPS, it's a pretty safe bet to go ability power and hero crit on every hero. When you get to Chaos 5, you're gonna want hero health instead. So then you would go ability power, hero health. Alright, so let's get rid of the Mystic again and get this thing rolling. What the heck, Pie Guy? You holding the patch up on us? Thanks for subscribing there, Mustang. Alright, that lane is going to be solid there, I think. Now, that lane is mean. John, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Man, we're actually getting it done. These are all little guys, though. That's all I'm using right now there, Marcos. The deal with this assassin here. 2 of them. See, man, that pull smash, it just kills them all. You get 5 assassins on you, they're all dead. The Abyss Lord, for every enemy, all you do is spam number 2. That's the cheese, the Abyss Lord cheese right now. So you just run around and spam number 2, and that does it. Whew, got me close. Thanks for following there, Izzy and Crexum. Appreciate it. And Kara. And everybody else. Brandon, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it, guys. You all is the best. What's going on there, Omar? The monk, it depends on how you're playing it, but you don't really need hero power unless you plan on just spamming your left click, which is still effective if you want to play that way. But if you're going to be using the abilities primarily, then you don't want hero power, you want ability power. How do you see if it's Chaos Gear? Just by the stats. They said that they're going to add in a way to identify gear better. Right now, taking away item power definitely left a big void. I mean, it was something that needed to go away, for sure, because people misunderstood it. But they have to have some kind of way to replace that. What's going on, Adam? Sorry, guys, I got YouTube and Twitch chat going at the same time, so I'm trying to... And obviously this is not easy mode yet. This is still very much a challenge. Oh, you meant health. Yeah, I go ability power, hero health. On every piece of armor I have is ability power, hero health here on this monk. Man, Sparkle Party for the win, even when the Mystic Walls fail you. That's good shit. The first place to start would probably be over on my YouTube channel there. I mean, that's a question that requires quite a bit of time to answer, so... Damn, assassins getting all over me. Dang, another one. Come on, Mystic Wall, take him. Shit. I'm gonna die here. But still got the siege down. Man, that was close. After campaign, you should actually, if you're just a new player to the game, after you go to campaign, you should be going to incursions first. You're going to have a tough time kind of going right from campaign to Chaos 1, in my opinion. Zenario, thanks for following. Well, thanks there, it's Kidzilla. Appreciate it. See, this is actually holding pretty strong. I'm going to leave that one alone. Here we go. Now we're coming along. If I can get all of these Frosties upgraded to tier 5, then I can start working on flamethrowers, and I don't think I'm going to need to put anything else into the Sky Guard, so I'm just going to leave them alone. Yeah, they were talking about changing that, Colin. They never said you were supposed to go right from Chaos, or from Campaign to Chaos 1, though. That was a misunderstanding from a lot of people. Just keep playing. I mean, it's a gear-based game, so it's all about grinding the gear. That's the thing, is when you get to Chaos 3 or Chaos 4 or Chaos 5, you want a medallion and the Frosty Shard for Frostbites there, Ariel. Anyway, when you get to Chaos 3, Chaos 4, Chaos 5, and so on, you're going to lose. I mean, that goes without saying. You know, you're not going to jump right into it and win matches. But what happens is you get upgrades for getting, you know, that gear that drops mid-wave without completing the map. It's not about the chest, it's about the drops. What's going on there, Panatha? Long time no see. Somebody brought you up yesterday, in fact. Somebody was asking about you. You upgrade Frost Towers because the slow... if you look at the slow now is down to 25.5%. When I upgrade that one more, the slow is going to be even further. Uh-oh. Alright. Can't be reading chat in wave 4. Sorry, guys. Come on. Get on me, assassins. There we go. There's one. All these mystic walls here, there's no way they're going to stay on me for long. A couple more. Oh, they're inside. God dang it. I didn't see them in there. Didn't get them in time. So still got 2 assassins. 3 assassins. Dang. Got one of them down. There's still 2 of them in there. That's the only mobs left, though. Alright, I'll look back over here. I didn't do anywhere near that hero health in Chaos 4. There's 7 Shadows, but I didn't play melee either. If you're going to play melee, I didn't see the whole conversation there, but... You know, I mean, everybody has their thing. And for me, I mean, I just got a ton of totems, and I didn't get crap for shards. Anyway, so you see now it's at 25%. I upgrade Frosty again. Bam! Takes them all the way down to 9%. You can get that even faster. I think it's time to throw some ups on these, because they're taking a little damage. I got a theory on that, Adam. I'm not positive. You know, I mean, God knows I'm not even close to being always right. I think you guys that played the original game, you know that Nightmare was a modifier that you could click on and off. I got a theory that down the road they're going to add that back in, and that's why they wanted to free up the name Nightmare. Just a theory. It would make sense to me. I mean, just to follow the, you know, follow the history of the franchise. They got trading cards, but I'm not sure what else, if anything, that they have. I'm not certain, to be honest with you, Panatha. What the hell was that? I didn't see the mini-map. I'll have to go back and look. Jesus Christ, I haven't won a match yet today. Huh. Oh, you know what? I bet it was one of those mobs that like to walk the wrong way. Man, they've got to fix that. That's irritating. Guess the only answer to that is to put a flamethrower over on this side and push up closer to the spawn. Hopefully I get this map again, because I've only beat this map like 2 or 3 times. It's just, it's not meant to be like that, Denizen. It's irritating as hell when it happens. But that, even when you could do the show splines, that one, mobs were not supposed to take that path. But of course they did. They tend to do what they want to do sometimes. Alright, see if I can do this one without screwing it up this time. Pardon me. Not sure. I think the ramsters may have hurt me here. I'm not positive. Yeah, I just need to be a little bit more careful, especially when I'm when I'm not paying attention and watching chat. It's kind of difficult to do in Chaos 5. If you're playing the Abyss Lord, you can do it then. But let's see. I'll show you guys my usual build for this. Come on. With that duel, it's just the range is too short. Go up here with it. Hope it doesn't take any cleaves. Hell yeah, Shadow. You're not alone. There's a whole lot of people that want to see that barbarian. They're not going to make a change like that very quickly there, Pie Guy. That's something that'll have to be tested. I mean, it needs to be changed, for sure, but it's not something they're going to hastily just switch. Yeah, I got that old Harbinger's Smash weapon. Is what I use. I use Concussive Chi, just because I'm a secondary attack spammer. And then Smashing Fist, which is the old Harbinger weapon. It's not the greatest shard, but it makes killing siege rollers really, really quick, painless, and damn near entertaining. And that's why I use it. So we're going to go with the Frosty on this side. Oops, forgot my sand trap here. I don't think I had an issue here other than the flyers. So let me make sure I get that in before I snooze and forget it here. Let's go with it just like right over here. I should take care of that. I'm not positive. It's either Chaos 4 or Chaos 5 though. The wiki's got them all listed if you guys head over to the DD2 wiki. There's over 300 shards, so almost impossible to memorize where they're all at this point. Another month or two, I'm sure I'll remember where they're all at. Gonna try to squeeze some ramsters in, but I don't know if I'm gonna. Like I said, I'm going with my safe build. I haven't tried yet, Polska, but it can't be that bad. If you got that big boy, or even just using the regular grab bots, you can kill the roller. I haven't tried DPSing on my EV yet, which is blasphemy. I said that yesterday too. The EV is the shit. I love that guy. Sadly, he is sitting on the bench. Or she, pardon me. Alright, looks like that does it. So I had no DU left right out of the gates for Ramsters. Let's see how the wave goes there. They're not going to delay a patch over that, Pie Guy. It's not a huge issue. It's definitely not on the top of their list. But they certainly won't delay a patch for one change to any defense. Or any shard. There's no doubt at all in my mind. See how these other lanes are doing. This one actually appears to be holding. Got some lady orcs getting a little uppity, but besides that, what's going on there, Cafe Filter? Check these other lanes. See, that was the guys that got me last time. These flyers right here, because I didn't put any anti-air in. That one's hung up just out of range. Oh, that guy's got to be in range. There it goes. I was going to say, why is that Skyguard not attacking it? No. Dan, you want to just get rid of all that stuff. Just get it all out of your head. I did so much farming pre-update. I had so much gear ready to go. And none of it was worth anything. Jesus, sorry about that, guys. I muted the mic to cough like 10 minutes ago. Jesus. I can't believe somebody didn't say something sooner. Oh my god. I'm a derp, I realize. It's official. Anyway, thanks for all the subscriptions over the last 5 minutes. I said thank you to you guys when you did it, but my mic was muted. And a bunch of people followed too. Thanks for subscribing and following, guys. I appreciate it. No, armor does not affect relic drops, but it will affect the armor. I answered that one too. But it won't affect your relic drops, but it will affect your armor drops, of course, during that run. So, unless you're just really, really beefed out, you want to just keep it to one hero. Is it Denizen? I didn't think it was supposed to. Thanks for subscribing there, Silent G, and following Pelican. I appreciate it. I still can't believe I went that long with my mic muted. I'm surprised you guys didn't just massacre me. Oh, that sucks, Brendan. A lot of people are getting that. You're not alone. That's something they're going to have to address. Guys, you don't want to base your... I'll show you guys my stats, but you don't want to base it off of... Base your gear off of what I've got. Because it's, like I said, it's early in the update, and it's a matter of what you have. And I actually think I talked about this during my mic mutage, too, but I've got a massive, massive relic medallion shortage. So towers that scale best with medallions, I can't really use in Chaos 5 right now because I don't have very many medallions. But, yeah, anyway. That's my flamethrower relic. I'm using a totem right now just because I don't have a good medallion for it. And I do have vampiric empowerment, which makes it viable. So I'm about 30k DPS under what the better geared players are using. Oh, I'm sure there was lots of support tickets. I am totem rich, basically. I've gotten lots of totems. I've actually got 3 or 4 wallers completely squared away, just because I've got so many totems. Thanks for subscribing there, Bedris, and following there, 20. I'm going to get one more up on that just because I don't want to risk it. You want a DPS on the Abyss Lord? That's the current cheesed character. So you just go ability power in any other stat and spam the number 2 button. If you're doing Chaos 5, then you want to go ability power hero health and spam the number 2 button. But basically you are an OP beast. I actually can't play it. First off, because I don't enjoy the play style, which is the biggest thing. But second off, it's, in my opinion, it's more cheese than anything else currently. I think it's cheesier than the Frosty, personally. Thanks for subscribing there, X, and following there, Caden. Appreciate it. Come on, knock them off me. Damn assassins, man. These guys are just brutal. Sadly, there is no good gold farming right now, Polska, so your best bet is just playing the game and getting the defender medals and upgrading your stuff with defender medals. Anyway, don't get me wrong. Don't take my negativity about the Abyss Lord as don't use it, because it is very, very powerful. I mean, that's actually why I'm not using it, because in my opinion it's just too powerful. And I say that as I cheese away with the Harbinger's Punch on this Siege Roller. Everybody's got a little Cheddar in the mix right now. Anybody that says they don't is probably either full of it or has just really, really gotten lucky with drops. The Squire, there's a lot of different ways to play the Squire right now, Pie Guy, that you can still have a great time with. That, if you get that Betsy shard, I don't know if you guys remember the Betsy sword, where every time you jumped and attacked, it gave you the ranged attack. That no longer requires you to jump, which is pretty crazy. So you can just sit there and spam ranged attacks. Yeah, I mean, being able to, that's really the cheese I'm referring to. I mean, it's not necessarily, you know, I've got no problems with any other aspect of the Abyss Lord, but it's just the perma-stun and being able to stun while stunned. I mean, that's just, it's too much for me. I would use the bugged Frosty Shard, or not even bugged Frosty Shard, but the questionable Frosty Shard before I use the Abyss Lord, personally. But anyway, like I said, everybody's got a little Cheddar in the mix right now. People would say with mine it's the flamethrowers. Personally, I think my flamethrowers are pretty hard-earned. I grind the shit out of these things to get them where they're at. But, of course, we have all got our opinions. Alright, is this going to be just one? No, it's not. Man, come on. Get over here and hope these guys get flamed on. Uh-oh. Losing shit. Ah, god dang it, man. I don't know what the deal is today. I was just grinding all these maps no problem before. Which wall was it? Oh, god dang it, it's over. Son of a bitch. I can't hang with this and that assassin that's about to pop on me. Or maybe I can. Oh my god, that was so lucky. The assassin waited. He's such a nice assassin. Oh man, this side got wrecked. Whew. Well, I'm using the Abyss Lord to build their Shadow. Just the stun is crazy. I mean, it depends on what you want to do, because using the Abyss Lord will free you up to be able to use other defenses, because you're not going to be so dependent on your build. So, I mean, that aspect of it is awesome, you know? Alright, so this is apparently going to be my weak lane here. This lane got owned. See, I still got one Frosty. I debated on doing that, Meet the Gamer, just farming the first 3 or 4 Chaos tiers until the update comes. The update's going to change a lot, and it's going to make Chaos 5 a lot more fun. There's no problem with the Abyss Lord, it's just OP. It's in the mix of current cheese. That stun will get, I would assume, will get adjusted. They're all listed on the wiki there, see some? That's where you want to go there and look. Too many shards to try to mention them all here. Come on, Betty, die. Alright guys, sorry, but I'm not looking at chat until this is over. And I'm actually defending the wrong lane. This was not my... Come on, get off me. Wow, these things took a hit. Ooh, 3 of them. 5 of them. Noble, I'm a huge fan of Endless. Ah, man. This is going bad. I'm not overly worried about, about that siege roller. He can sit there and grind on my wall for a while. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 assassins left. Try to get him over here before I pop him off. Wait when the next one jumps on me. Hopefully the wall will cover it. Alright, so now we're down to 2 left. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Oh, no, I lied. There's still 3 left. Is that 2 siege rollers? That doesn't matter. Come on, just get these damn assassins off me. Alright, there's another one down. So now there's 2 left for sure. One more is about to pop on me. Oh my god, what was that? Oh, this. I think that was the siege. Like I said, I'm not concerned about the sieges. Because I'm using, you know, my flavor of cheese is the Harbinger's Punch. Oh, awesome. Jorge, that's great news, man. Tomorrow we get the goods. Come on, assassin? There's still one. There we go. My gosh, that was ugly. And there's my cheese. I just find that so entertaining. No, I'm not using the anti-air shard pie guy. All that work. I've been streaming for an hour and that's my first victory chest. Ugly. See what kind of shard we get there. Where'd you go, shard? Oh, it actually went into the shard, one of the shard auto collects, didn't it? Maybe? It's probably right in front of me and I just don't see it. There it is. Yeah, another big boy. Didn't need that, but that's alright. Nightbot's always a little late there, Unicorn. He just likes to snooze sometimes. Just use it on the abilities that you're using the most there, Dan. I want to get one of the other maps. I keep getting these same 2 maps. I'm going to skip this one. I haven't played a Squire tank yet, Dan, but whatever ability that you're spamming the most, that's where your ascension you want to go into. I'm using the old Harbinger's Punch shard and then Concussive Chi for the right clicks 25% chance to stun. And then I got the Pole Smash and the gloves with construction. Everything else is just kind of generic stuff. Or I guess I got the Storm Helm as well. That gives me that mana regen. My favorite map is definitely that Temple of the Necrotic. I can't wait till it's available on Chaos 5. Assuming, one day it will be. I don't know when they're going to do that, rotations or whatever, or how difficult that will be. Man, same maps. Good lord. I'm skipping this one too. I just beat it. I proved to you I can beat it. I'll do Bastille last. But yeah, anyway, there's like I said, there's a lot of people are having fun with those other Squire shards. I've actually only seen one person using the Unholy Fire. It will be, Omar, but it's not right now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but how crazy high the Harpy scales with defense power and defense crit. But right now, of course, the Harpies, all that gets reflected. So it's kind of a moot point. But as soon as that update comes tomorrow, it's going to be a whole different story. And the problem is just that damn tree. I mean, requiring the tree to use Dryad defenses, I just hate it. Yeah, it's just my opinion. Yeah, Side used Unholy Fire in the match I did with him on that Saturday stream. That's the only person I've seen using it, though. I've seen a lot of people using that Betsy one. I guess it's pretty mean. Well, I mean, shards are what it's all about, but just do what you're having fun doing. I bet I did, I don't know, probably 30, 40, 50 Chaos 5 runs that I only made it to the first couple of waves. I'd make it to like wave 3 or wave 4 and then fail. But I'd get upgrades. Don't throw away your blue stuff without looking at it, A blue Chaos 5 item has a pretty solid chance of being better than a legendary Chaos 4 item. What the hell is that? Funny noise going from the neighbor's house. You guys remember the neighbor. The redneck karaoke neighbor. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I even, at one point, I had green walls there, Colin. Considering there's, I mean, as far as just straight up wall health, the only shard that matters is that I think I built this wall too far. Maybe a little too close. See if it's going to hold. Anyway, just that Fortitude shard is like the only thing that is like the generic affects all wall health shard. And there was a time where I used a green one. There is no best map there, Brandon. It's all random. It all drops from any map. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. An upgrade is an upgrade, you know. We're not quite to the point where we used to be. I mean, in Nightmare 4, I never looked at a blue item, or a purple item for that matter. I just let it... Whatever dropped, and I ignored everything but legendaries. But now I'm starting to get a lot closer to that point here, but I will look at purples. For sure. I'm not sure what bracket there, Nicholas. Like I said, I still at the grind stage myself. I haven't memorized all of the information yet. I was above that stage before the update, so I didn't do much of Chaos 1 or 2 other than just looking for shards. I did. There, yo, man. I mean, I wouldn't go into the ranged gambit on anything until you've got crit maxed. Once you've got crit maxed, then it's a whole nother story. Like, my, first thing I did was max crit. Then I went to I maxed the flamethrower gambit for the range, and then started going into defense crit. Now, right, this is my my flamethrower only build. I don't put anything into defense speed because I wasn't seeing a return on it. I wasn't getting anything out of it. So I just go everything in the second column right into flamethrower. Flamethrower damage. I tell you what, you guys know I'm a huge fan of the EV. I mean, it is without question my favorite hero. There's no doubt. And I'm a little disappointed with where it stands right now. I think the EV needs some love. Protons are not great. And that... I don't know, man. I mean, the weapon manufacturer, on the other hand, is crazy. But protons are, in my opinion, that's kind of the meat of the EV2. You get an ascension point for every level there, William. But you have to split them evenly amongst each column. So Ascension 1, you get a point in the first column, Ascension 2 the second, Ascension 3 the third, and so on. Ascension 4, it'll go back to the first column. Man, where are the assassins at? I think, there they are. I was going to say, did I speak too soon? I get the double whammy. It's actually better if they all pop on you at the same time, because then your pet works. Tuskar is beast. Oh, he's going to get me. Ah, damn it. Oh, I know, Dennis, and I talked about it over and over. I just, you know, people give me a hard time about what I use, just because I have the YouTube channel, and the Abyss Lord to me is the biggest cheese in the game, so I'm not going to use it. That's just my opinion. Figure if people are going to give me a hard time, I'm going to give it back to them, because most of the people that gave me a hard time about the Frosties were all using the Abyss Lord DPS, and it's like it's equal. You know, the Frosty Shard and Abyss Lord DPS are equal cheese. One cheese is not greater than the other. They're both a medium cheddar. Yeah, that's a crappy one. The orbs I haven't found much of a use for. Oh, well, Sharkson, if you take basically, if you take this build, you use the frosty shard that freezes, and you DPS on the Abyss Lord, and you combine all that together, you have got the extra sharp cheddar. Zor, don't make it so that I have to quit responding to you altogether. It's headed that direction now, man. How the frosty combo works. What do you mean by the frosty combo? I don't understand the question, Frank. Do you mean the shatter? Basically how the shatter works is frozen enemies in the game are either insta-killed or take increased damage if they get hit by any sort of what's the wording for it? It's not shattering. Maybe it is shattering. I don't remember what term they used for it exactly, but if you get hit by any shit, I just can't even remember. I think it may be called shattering damage. But anyway, so that if something's frozen and you pull smash it, or something's frozen and you slam it, something's frozen and it gets hit by a cannonball, it will insta kill basically, or give increased damage too. So like a frozen, if you want, the biggest number I've seen so far is frozen siege roller. Come on. A frozen siege roller with the glitchy Harbinger's Punch crushing damage. That's what it's called. Thanks, Colin. Appreciate it. Frozen siege roller with the Harbinger's Punch pole smash. I hit a siege roller for 8 million. So I mean that's just. It's insanity. Now, obviously, you don't shatter a siege roller. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't think of that word, but yeah, that is the one. Crushing damage. But yeah, that is the shatter combo. Yeah, normal 3 o'clock start time there. Wrecked. But yeah, there's lots of forms of crushing damage, you know. There's hero attacks that offer crushing damage. And there's also defenses. You know, Earth Shatter obviously is crushing damage. Cannonball damage is crushing damage. Fall damage is crushing damage. And I'm silenced. I'm going to control L here. It's that bug that silences you and you can't do anything. It's not actually a bug. They said it was intended. I'm not using the Shatter here, Samundra. I don't have that shard equipped. Dang it. These assassins are doing me in here. No, I mean, that's when I started. Obviously, it's not 3 now. It's 4:20. Did I lose? Am I going to lose that other side? Let's see. I got that in Chaos 5 there. The little Harbinger's Pole Smash dealing. It's only good against the Siege Rollers. It's more of a novelty than anything else, to be honest. It doesn't do any much for the Assassins or damage against regular mobs. Come on, Assassin. Get out here and get wrecked. But for the siege rollers, it just makes you laugh. Alright, so we lost that. But it shouldn't be a big deal. Because all of that still has to go up through there. I will put an upgrade on that wall, though. Happy Pie Day. You know, I went to the store earlier, and there was a guy walking through the store with a shitload of pies and a big old smile on his face, and he said Happy Pie Day to me. I didn't realize it was Pie Day. Did you know it was Pie Day, dear? She's bitching because I got her cinnamon rolls. No pie for you. Oh, it's because daylight savings time, Samandra, is why. The U.S. has daylight savings time, is why. This Sunday morning, our times rolled back an hour in most of the U.S. Or rolled forward an hour, pardon me. Thanks for following there, King. And X-Quiz. I think I missed you there. Thank you for subscribing. All the Frosties are up. I'm not going to bother with the walls, I don't think. I think they'll be good enough. Yeah, Pie Guy. You, of all people, should have known about it being Pie Day. Well, it depends on what you consider easy there, Unicorn. I mean, I lost an objective and died about 100 times. Now, that's what was confusing Wrecked there. And I didn't even think of it because it's so normal to me. Yeah, it's been a good few weeks there, Salem, no doubt about that. I got defense power, vampiric, and come on, wall. There we go. Defense power, vampiric, and I don't remember the third. Thanks for following there, Twisted. Practice ended early. What the heck, Cryo? You guys got to get all practiced up. Oh, man, I just wasted my pet ability. God dang it. Come on, wall, do something. There we go. Man, the Mystic Walls seemed like they were more effective at the first day of Chaos 5. I don't use health on them, Alpha. I use a mark with defense power. I've never once had to repair my sand trap for losing health. So I don't even bother with it. I mean, it would be better because of the rollers, but oh, I'm full pole smash on this bad boy there. Chubby snail. See what we got. Another crappy orb. It sucks that there's not more uses for them. Let's see what kind of marks we got there. Or shards. Another big boy. And an encroaching flames. I got both of those already. I'm starting to get quite a collection of orbs that I'm not using. Nothing much there to write home about. Yeah, Nimbus does scale with attack speed now, Colin. Oh, that's 3 years of pet farming there, Jedrick. Actually, I've got like 60 of them. It's not, I don't, using the Mystic Walls, it's got goods and bads. I mean, it helps you out for versus the Assassins, but, I mean, as you see, good lord, there's Hodor. Man, you have been quiet the last couple weeks, Hodor. You guys want me to do this map again, or you want me to skip it and go to one that I haven't done yet? Your call. I'll kick it here for a sec and let you guys decide. In fact, I'm going to grab a drink real quick. I will be right back. But do this one again or skip? Alright, skip it is. There are no good pets or bad pets there, Jedrick. The rarity level on pets is just a vanity thing. They're all the same. You can't get any higher stats. Oh, is Hodor 300? Good lord, man. What's your ascension level now, Hodor? I saw you playing yesterday. It's coming tomorrow, Penguin Welder. I guess they just released it while I was streaming here. They said tomorrow, Smudger. Thanks for following there, Crepper Plays. You're gonna want to do a couple of Chaos 1 and Chaos 2 runs, but your replacement gear will be in Chaos 3 there, Christopher, but you're gonna want to get some shards first, because all your gear is gonna be crap without the shards. Alright, let's do this one for real this time. I'll quit trying to impress you guys with my Ramsters and just go full on map winning mode. Oh, somebody said you were 300. I thought that I thought you grinded that shit up or something. I'll be 300 by this weekend, I bet. Thanks for following there, Toasty. C1, the Chaos 1 is not as tough as people think. It's just, you have to change your thinking, you know? No longer are the old builds gonna work. Oh, you know there's gonna be a shitload of Cannonball Shatter builds there, wrecked. I actually found the heavy Cannonball shard yesterday, too. I'm pretty excited about that. Well, I would like to see map variety. I would like to see the Chaos tiers maybe on a rotating schedule. Personally. That way you're not doing the same maps over and over and over again. Well, I'm glad to see you back in action there, Hodor. You know, do I want to go one wall or two wall here? Doesn't make sense to only go one, I don't think. I'm not going to run all the way back out here. I tend to run around too much. I don't want to come back out here at all, so I'm just going to 4-flame it. And where do I want my Frosty at? Do I want it here? I want to get up in there a little further, maybe. Bet I can just get away with throwing it right here. Yeah, that'd be cool to have different themes. I think they'll save that for different holiday events and whatnot. I mean, you know, the more variety they can add to it, the more fun it will be. Oh, there's nothing wrong with grinding. I mean, as you can tell by my ascension level, I've been doing it. The boss maps are fun, that's for sure. Gonna 4-flame it here too, and hopefully I can ignore this side except for upgrades. That guy's gonna take mad damage. But I'll risk it. The snow caused a lot of problems for a lot of people. Smudger, you were not alone, that's for sure. The snow made a lot of people really lag out. Alright, I got 300 left, and I got a lot to do still. Gonna have to go ahead and do it and put a flame burst over here. Just because of that one buggy mob. Let's see. We'll freeze it up there. Something like that, maybe? As soon as the update comes, there, good boy 7. Tomorrow the update gets here, so it'll take me a couple of days to get them done, but I'll start working on them right away. So, alright, I'm going to have some flyer issues in this wave 1 here. And this is going to be my weak side. You know what? I hate to keep running around, but I think I'm going to sell that Skyguard I upgraded. It's because cats are awesome. That's exactly why, Kelsey. Save that 50 mana, and then it'll let me get the... Yeah, they did confirm tomorrow, Radu. From what I understand. I think it was a Twitter post, maybe. Alright, so this is my weak lane. I'll try to fight it out down here. Nah, I don't have range shards in the flamethrowers, Dennis. I am using the ranged gambit on them, but I don't have the ranged shard. I mentioned it earlier, there's a really interesting article on the Dungeon Defenders 2 forums that I'm actually going to do a video covering some information on about the ranged shards and how different towers are affected by it. But, the archers, from what I've seen, the archers get the biggest improvement. This is a carnival pet. There, Dark. I'm still rocking. I know. I mean, to truly maximize, you have to divide your stuff up, of course. But I'm still rocking the. I'm doing what Trendy said they wanted. You know, they wanted people to be able to experience the full game with one hero. So I haven't split any of my heroes yet. This monk is my Skyguard monk and my DPS. My apprentice is my Frosty Flamer plus DPS. That's what I've been doing. Now, I would be able to clear these maps a lot easier if I split them all up, but like I said, I'm still doing the, trying to do what Trendy originally pictured. They didn't say when, but they did say that the carnival would return. But didn't let us know when. Seems like this, up top here would be a good place for this Frosty. What about the Wallers? Same thing. My Mystic Waller is my Sand Trapper. I haven't used the Mystic to DPS yet, but when I do, it'll be that one. What am I missing still? I'm missing a Sand Trap here. I've got 3 Flames and a Frosty. That's pretty good. I feel like I'm missing some stuff. I got 170 DU left. I'm definitely going to spend it, considering I failed this map the last run. That's what I'm doing, Samundra. When I was using walls, I was using one hero. You don't maximize it, but maximizing it is not required. There's no frozen shards in there, Jalal. See, 150 left. This side's been holding strong, but I might as well overkill it. I mean, when, like, on my apprentice, it adds like 300 or 400,000 health to my walls by not splitting them up, but that 300 or 400,000 is not making or breaking it right now. Jalal plays on the PS4, I think. There, Funky. See, we're already overkilled there. I plan on doing that with all those C1 to C2, C2 to C3, all that stuff. There will be no damn baddies going the wrong way this time. I won't be doing it on the stream today because it would take me an hour just to set up my gear, move everything around, and figure out who needs what and all that. Yeah, like I said, you can't min-max on one hero. So you can't have everything that you want with just one. But the question is not that. The question is, can you get the job done? And that's what I've been doing, is just using one to get the job done. I think we're actually probably good here. Just let it roll. That's what a lot of people, you know, the min-maxers, and I'm a min-maxer too. I'll get to the point where I am using all my heroes. Oh, Jesus, where the hell? I guess I need to 2-wall it down below. Now the Gunwitch is pretty beast, Stanley. But anyway, what I was saying is, for me right now, it's about it's not about min-maxing. It's about enjoying the game. And if you can achieve it with one hero, there's no point in using more. You know, other than to flex and show your screenshots, which that's not my thing. So, alright guys, you want me to skip it and try to get a Little Horn or another Bastille? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to skip. That way I can get all 4 maps covered in the stream today. Yeah, Ice Needle is just insane. You can get big numbers with that. The reason I used my Gunwitch on the first day. The reason I haven't been using it now is, I'm still hunting for relics, you know, and your chance of getting relics drops. That's the only way to play, in my opinion, Kelsey. When you get to the point where you're so stressed about what numbers that you got, that, I mean, that's no fun for me. That build has worked for me multiple times there, Samundra. Just the placement on that wall down at the bottom is crucial. Sounds like we got Bastille again. Nope. Little Horn. I was off. I think we might throw some Ramsters into the mix here with this one. Yeah, because the Gunwitch doesn't use relics, so the items drop items will dominantly drop for your active hero. And such a Gunwitch doesn't use relics, you know, your chance of getting relics is much lower. I'll try a different build on sewers. I kind of want to get them all cleared on stream today, though. Now, the problem I got with my Ramsters is they are so damn squishy. So the only way I can use them is to hide them really well. Like, I'm going to try putting one across these lanes right here. And then I'm not sure if this one's going to live, but I'm going to try. If I put it there, it's going to get hit. I'm pretty sure. Hey, you know what? We'll try it out and see. Yeah, the Terraria weapons are cool as hell. I mean, they were always really a novelty, you know. With few exceptions, they were rarely the best weapon. Let's see, do I want more, more rams in the mix? I feel like a Ramster right around here would do good, but I just really think it's going to get wrecked. Celebration didn't really add that much when you really look at it. I mean, it was, if you were a proton charge EV, then you know, that of course was the best way to go. But if you look at the numbers that it added, it was not significant. It was 25,000, 30,000 DPS. You know, when you're talking out of a 400 pool. Eventually, Frederick. But the scaling is so rough. It's hard to do any full-on carries right now. You just go with one there. Get a Frosty here and a Frosty here. What does that leave me? 160. Ah, man. Too many Ramsters. I'm going to have to eliminate a Ramster or two. Because I got to have flyer control on this one. That, and it actually... The first time I cleared this map, I did it with 8 Skyguard towers. It was very, very chaotic. Alright, let's see what I got left here. Defense limit reached. Yeah, I think a ram is going to have to go. I think I'll move this one back over where it's covering both lanes. Or at least firing into both lanes. And then get rid of this one. I'd like to keep that one, but let me see how the DU works out here. See, I got 30 left, which is not enough for anything. So yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of that one too. I'm just going to have to make some periodic visits over to that lane. Yeah, that mid lane is the roughest. That's why I wanted the Ramster there. Alright, then that does it for the DU. Clear up my inventory here, or my hero deck a little. Well, welcome there, Tough Cookie. If you use the freeze shard, your walls are not going to get touched until the late waves, that's for sure. I don't really have one yet there, Frederick. I haven't DPS'd on the EV at all since the update came. All I've DPS'd on so far is the Gun Witch, the Monk, and the Apprentice. Sorry that Bazax, I didn't see your question. Still don't. But I don't want to keep failing matches, so I'm gonna have to pay attention here. And I do have I got Twitch and YouTube chat going at the same time, so you guys will have to forgive me there. I have been so far, Kelsey. It seems like it's easier to just deal with the little bit that comes out of that extra lane. Coming tomorrow. There, Bezax. Yeah, Spar, there's a Google document from USA Matman that you can look that info up. He posted it on the forums. Thanks for following there, Spar. Check on this Ramster here. Did it take any... Well, its health is so low. If it takes any damage, it's dead. It should give me a little assistance. Funky, from what I understand, Squire DPS is pretty beast right now. I haven't played it. But it's, I mean, right now it's not about how big of a number you can get on the dummy. You know, it's about your survivability with dealing with assassins. No, the update's not going to have Barbarian in it. I'll be surprised if Barbarian's here within the next 3 months. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing there, Jalal. Just go hero damage and hero health and get that Betsy shard and then just spam it. I don't have that shard yet, or I'd probably try it out. The big numbers don't win matches, though, is the problem. The big numbers make you win in the Heroes Marketplace when you're flexing to all the lobies. But that's the only place that gets you a win, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I've used Panic Fire on the Ramsters there, Wrecked. My problem now, I want to use that build more, but I don't have a... I've got all these totems, and I need another defense power or defense speed totem. Oh, Gridlock. Gridlock hits hard. Don't hit me in the face, Gridlock. I gotta get him down here into my flamers. Let the flamethrowers get some work in. Much easier that way. Yeah, big HP numbers. That's the one that matters, really. The health is such a massive help against the assassins. There's no greater help than hero health. That Radiant Power Shard was crazy before they changed it. I was using that on everything. It's still good, but of course it's not what it was. But if you combine Radiant Power with that, what's it called? That Don't Attack Me or whatever, where your towers do more damage if you're being targeted. The combination of those two is ridiculous. I don't really have an opinion on that there, Tough Cookie. I mean, how do you define best? I mean, for Chaos 5 right now, the strongest hero is by far the Abyss Lord. No doubt about it. But that's not going to get you the biggest DPS numbers, if that's what you're talking about. Pulse Smash is pretty mean. Get off me! Good gosh, these guys just do not want to get off me. See, that Mystic Wall just don't get it done every time. Not even close. Yeah, EV2 weapon manufacturer is still very good. It's going to be... You're going to see me using it in Chaos 4, there is no doubt, as soon as that update comes. Insanity. Pulse Smash is not the strongest for the mini-bosses now. God dang, man. I just can't get a second free. This is only wave 3, for God's sakes. The Chi Blast is stronger for bosses, in my opinion. But the Pole Smash is way more helpful versus the Assassins. Oh, my God, finally. That was ugly. See how bad these walls got wrecked? That one didn't get touched. Dang, neither did that one. Or that one. Check this side. This side, they were all wrecking up on my flamethrower there. These walls got touched, but they didn't get beaten down. Not enough. Ice Needle I'm probably the most excited to play around with Ice Needle next than anything else, because I do like the Gun Witch a lot. I need to get more, still need relics, you know. Alright, wave 4 incoming. I use Ramsters. I've used them on a couple of maps today. Ramsters are actually really, really strong. You see a lot of people using them. Those assassins, I mean, you get to wave 5 and you can have just a huge number of those assassins. So the Mystic Walls help you out quite a bit with getting them off. Getting them off your back. Where's that ogre coming? He's got a long walk. Yeah, I kind of want to get all the maps finished though, Colin. So I still got some work to do. I got to do Bastille still. Yeah, see, like versus an ogre, Chi Blast would just wreck it. Now I'm not expecting the Chi Blast, but you can stay at range and you can keep them stunned. It's beast. It's the Storm Shard in the headpiece. It's the old Storm Helm. If you remember the Storm Helm set from back in the day. Man, I'm getting wrecked here. Come on, die assassins. At least let me get 2 of them. I got 1 of them. The other one got away. Yeah, the Chi Blast build, your mana never goes low because you hold down right click and Chi Blast the whole time. Is that the last 2? I think there's more. I think there's still another one. Maybe, maybe not. Slick Kellyanne, you dog. Anyway, with the Chi Blast, you just hold down the right click and then spam 2, and it puts out a right click secondary attack in between each Chi Blast, which has a chance of stunning. So you can stun lock mob bosses down. Yeah, there it is right there. Power of Storms. Get a little love on some of these. We're at tier 5 there, so I can throw some into the flamethrowers. Anyway, the reason there's a ramster right there, by the way. The reason my ramsters are not super effective right now is because I'm using all my range shards and other stuff. Tuskar's a beast now. He hits like a truck. He'll do some damage to your walls. He used to be a joke before. It's like, oh, it's Tuskar. Take your time. But not anymore. He is, he's definitely had a rise in power. Yeah, if you jump off a cliff. I haven't personally seen it yet, but I have heard that there. Come on, get him off me. Can't do anything against Scarnash without my pet ability active. Save it this time. There he is. Scarnash down. Oh no. Oh, there we go. I got him. Ugh. Getting wrecked. What, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 assassins left, it appears. I'm not concerned about that siege roller, but that middle lane is starting to push. Oh, come on, walls. Or sand trap or something. Get to stunning. I didn't even get one of them that time. Oh, man, these walls are not doing anything for me today. Ridiculous. Did I at least get one that time? I got two, it looked like. Yeah, the range on those sand traps is just crazy. Alright, so one more assassin maybe? Man, that was ugly. Oh! Thought I was done with the assassins. They just gave me a little break. That was nice of them. Got 3 more, it looks like. Are those all assassins? Be throwing at my stuff. Good Lord. Oh, I know. I was so disappointed when I saw that power surge. Power surge isn't fun anymore. Taking away the defense power and the speed. It's just not entertaining. Alright, there's a medallion. Let's see what we got. Well, crap, man. I just cannot get the right medallion. I got the defense health now, but I need defense speed, not defense crit. That sucks. Finally get one. See what kind of weapon we got there. My current weapon's better than that. Huh. That one's interesting. I haven't played with that yet. What else do I have in my head? I got inspiration. I gotta need that. I wonder what that one's like maxed up all the way. 15% chance to confuse nearby enemies for 3 seconds. With a 15-second cooldown. That's what I was thinking. I mean, you think that thing would be awesome versus assassins. Let me try it on the next map. It definitely sounds cool. That's the first time I've seen that one. Alright, so there's 3 or 4. 3 of 4. I still got to get Bastille down. By the way, thanks for subscribing there, Ryan and D3. Sorry to miss you there. I was deep in a butt whooping. Alright, so I'm going to skip this one and get through to Bastille so I can get that one knocked out. You guys not hearing me? Yeah, the stun walls do work well. There's Samundra. Thanks for subscribing there, Jake. I appreciate it. And there we go. My problem wasn't the assassins on this map. My problem was losing to other stuff. I've cleared this map a bunch of times, but just had some problems this time. Let's see. Getting there. There, Jalal. There's another mark that I just never thought I would ever come anywhere near. But yeah, I think within the next couple of weeks, probably be at 10K. Maybe even the next couple days if I get lucky. Or probably not that quick, but maybe the next week. The build's good, Colin. I've done it a bunch of times. The reason I'm failing is because I'm streaming. It's kind of how it works, you know. I have not tried the slime with range shard yet. Are they badass there, crew? Oh, I'll definitely do something there, Pie Guy. I'm not sure what yet, but I'll do something for sure. Yeah, I'm using the duet shard. That's why the range is so short. I've got the range shard in there and the duet shard. You guys think I can get away with that? That's a little much right there. I don't know. I like the thought of having 4 walls here, 2 on each side. I went ham last time on all those flamethrowers down there at the bottom. That could have been another wall, you know. I didn't get no free pie for Pie Day, unfortunately, no. No free pie for me. The first time I did this, I actually completely stacked every lane except one. And I just DPS that lane down myself for the first wave. See, we're good there. See, I got 310 left. And I know I'm going to want some flyer defense, so I'm going to get that in real quick. Well, that's it. That's all I got for mana. I'm going to have to do that again. So, I will just kill this lane. Hopefully. God dang, dude is running. Do a mega stream on PS4. I've been my PS4 account is so far behind. I mean, I don't have heroes unlocked. I mean, I got major issues on that account. I need a lot of work to get it caught up. Give myself a little assistance here real quick. I guess there's only 4 baddies left. Nah, I found them. Trendy doesn't hook me up with any shards. That would be awesome. It took me till Ascension 175 before I found my first one. So you guys have no idea how painful that was. Or you guys have an idea because you guys are all going through it right now. You're gonna get a Ascension level pretty much every map. That it's more important to find all the proper shards than it is to level your Ascension. So I wouldn't go ham on Ascension leveling personally. Alright, I actually got 40 DU left. How many range shards you have now, Samundra? But to actually answer your question, though, the fastest way is the Harbinger on campaign mode, but it will suck a little bit of your soul away from doing it because it's so ungodly boring. We're looking good here. Yeah, I personally, that's what I suggest, is farming Chaos 1. If you want Ascension, that range shard that everybody keeps talking about drops in Chaos 1, you know? So, that's where I've gotten all of mine. Or actually, I did get one in Chaos 4. But I've got 3 total now. I got 1 in Chaos 4 and 2 in Chaos 1. Now what do I want to do with that last 40 DU? I feel like it would give me one less thing to worry about if I threw another flamethrower down here. Depends on how you want to play it there, Sean. If you want to use a lot of ability powers, then you want ability power hero crit. Yeah, I usually just use one sky guard per flyer lane. Yeah, that sucks there, Pie Guy. Look at the range of that bad boy coming all the way over here. That's awesome. All you get is you're going to get a bunch of experience and you'll get campaign shards. But the good stuff starts dropping in Chaos 1, basically. Well, stay away from you, Griblock. You hit too damn hard. I got lucky with that one. My vampiric empowerment days were, I got one actually on the first day. That first live stream was doing with Hodor and Omni. I got a vampiric right then. I think I've got like 5 vampirics now, something like that. The Mouse Wheel Abyss Lord. Oh, the number 2. I think it's OP. The stun is just ridiculous, you know. I've got 3 range shards now, which has been, you know, very helpful, of course. Dude done burrowed up into the sky. I'm just gonna kick it here for these assassins. Oh, definitely, I agree, standalone. Wrecked. Yeah, it's an awesome way to do it, Colin. I'll do that in a stream here sometime soon. I need to get just a couple more items to really be able to free myself up to be able to do whatever I want. But on that same note, you know what else works? Actually, I don't want to say better, but works really, really well with that totem, vampiric, and panic fire is harpoons. The ballista is beast. Well, I can't tell directly if that shard in the head was helping me, but it sure seemed like it. But at the same note, I was sitting in the middle of 4 bubble walls. I gotta do that. You guys saw my inventory. It is a train wreck. I got shards everywhere. Check this side one more time. Yeah, it looks like his side's holding up good. His walls have barely taken any damage. Get that Frosty all the way up there. Because it slows the slow on them is ridiculous. You can get it as low as 5%, taking them all the way down, so a 95% slow, fully upped and sharded. So yeah, I mean the Frosty, it's all about the Frosty slow in this build. You just keep them parked in front of your flamethrowers, yeah. It actually seems like that. I got that silence thing going. Control L. Death is imminent. What shard are you talking about there, Samundra? Here, let me pay attention here. Oh, that's the shard right there. So it's definitely working. Oh, that shard is broke. I don't use that one. If that shard was... That's why it's broke, in my opinion. Because if that shard wasn't broke, you would have mobs down to below 100% reduction in movement speed. The Frosty Bind, yeah, that's broke as hell. But they haven't said it, but it almost has to be broken on purpose. Because if not, like I said, you'd be able to get him down to below 0. Everything would come out and stop. One more assassin. He's refusing to pop on me because he's scared. Can't say I blame him. Yeah, I understand you can't go below 0%. It would stay at 0.000000001%, but that's 0% as far as I'm concerned. The problem with that shard is that it's actually doing the opposite. It is increasing their movement speed, not slowing it. Oh, I'm not even going to go through and count how many assassins there is. I'm going to pray that this fancy new shard of mine helps me out here. Shoot, I never upgraded that. Yeah, but anyway, tier 4, you see, it's down to 25.5%. That'd be awesome. All the mobs come out and turn around and go back in. They're like, no thanks. I gotta keep... Well, Slakellion's dying. Not dying as fast as I'd like, but he's dying. Come on, get Scarnash off me. There we go. Scarnash wrecked, punched in the face. Trying to watch the mini-map and watch what I'm doing at the same time. Don't know if I'm skilled enough for that quite yet. Come on, Bubbles. Man, I need to just switch over to the Squire blockades. I had really good luck using them, but I switched back to the Mystic Walls for some reason. Looks like just 2 assassins left. That shouldn't be too terrible. One more. I got my pet now, though, so... Is he going to come out, or is he going to be scared? Yeah, he's going to be scared. Oh, and a purple chest. Awful. Yeah, I just don't... I've never liked MOBAs. I like third-person MOBAs better than anything, I think. Let's see what we got. Got it already. And got that already, too. Nothing new and exciting there. But, anyway, there they are. That is all of the Chaos 5 maps solo. With just some mild cheddar. For you guys just joining in, I was not using the Frosty Shard that everybody's in an uproar about. So I used Frosty Duet in its place. And it worked. Got the job done. But anyway, I appreciate you guys swinging by and watching. Another awesome turnout today. So glad to see you guys coming out and checking it out. And I'll be... There's a chance at a Ninja stream late tonight for those of you watching from outside of the U.S. Be a little more friendly time for you. Except Omni gonna have to get up early. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and we will see you soon. Update tomorrow. They said it. Update tomorrow. Frosty Bind is broken standalone. That's not the one that everybody's in an uproar about. Frosty Bind just doesn't work. So people are pissed about that. Everyone is in an uproar about the freeze. Where is it? Deadly Strike. There it is. Empowered Frostbite. Everyone's in an uproar saying you're cheating if you use it. And that's why I wasn't using it. But anyway, guys, thanks again for swinging by. And I will see ya.